Good morning and welcome to my first in the series of chakra flows. Chakras are energy centers in the body that influence our physical, emotional or spiritual well-being. We have 7 main chakras, each aligned along our spine, starting at the base and moving up to the crown of the head. They act like wheels of energy, helping to regulate balance and vitality. Given we have all of these chakras in our body, I thought we could take a 7-week exploration and do a yoga flow aligned for each chakra. It's a great opportunity to do a series of chakra practices, ending with an overall balancing session at the end. So there'll be 8 videos in this series. So today's session focuses on our root chakra or our Muladhara. So it's located at the base of our spine, sort of where our tailbone is. Each chakra has a colour, which is red, an element, for this one is earth, and a sankalpa statement or an intention statement. And for our root chakra, it is I am. So the root chakra is your foundation. It represents grounding, stability, and a sense of safety. When it's balanced, you feel secure, present, and connected to the physical world. If you have an imbalance, you sense anxiety, restlessness, and feeling disconnected or insecure. So how do we balance our chakra and our root chakra in particular? So physical movement that connects you to the earth, like squats and standing poses. So we'll do lots of those today. Breath work focused on grounding, visualization of roots growing deep into the earth, and spending time in nature. Think of it as the roots of a tree, strong and deep, providing nourishment and stability for everything above. Today's practice will help you strengthen that foundation so you feel supported and steady. So the physical focus is on the lower body, legs and feet, and our spiritual focus is the root chakra and grounding. So let's just begin by finding a comfortable seated position, or you might already start in seated over the blocks, or you might like to lie down if that feels better for you. Close your eyes and take a slow, deep breath in. And gently exhale. Just allow your breath to settle into a natural rhythm, nothing to change here, just have awareness to it. And as you just allow your body to breathe naturally, take awareness to the base of your spine, that place where your root chakra resides, your tailbone. Imagine a warm red glow here, like the colour of rich earth. With each inhale, feel this growing energy growing stronger. With each exhale, feel yourself sinking deeper into support. So inhale, feel the energy growing stronger. Exhale, let yourself sink deeper into the support of your mat, your bottom on the ground. Now visualize roots extending from the base of your spine, traveling down through your legs, through the floor, and deep into the earth. These roots are strong and steady, anchoring you to the ground. Feel the stability and nourishment flowing up through these roots into your body. This is where you might, or you will create your sankalpa statement, your I am. Sankalpa is an intention that you wish to set. It can just be for our class, but we can also take it out into the day with us. So my sankalpa for today is 3 statements that I'm going to repeat 3 times. You can repeat yours silently to yourself. I am grounded, I am safe, I am supported. I am grounded, I am safe, I am supported. I am grounded, I am safe, I am supported. Just stay here for a few breaths, feeling the connection between your body and the earth. Breathing through the energy growing stronger from your root chakra, that beautiful red light. With each exhale, feel yourself sinking deeper into support. one last big grounding inhale all the way from your tailbone, all the way up through your body. Exhaling it out, sinking deeper into the ground, deeper into the supports. And when you're ready, gently open your eyes and bring this sense of grounding with you into our practice. So we're going to start our practice in supported heroes pose with our Mula Bandha. So we're sitting on our knees. We have 2 blocks perched under our bottoms. If you have knee problems, you can sit with a kind of like a figure 4, such as that. You can sit with your legs crossed. You can remove the block, use a bolster. You can sit on the ground, or you can sit with your legs out straight. Whatever is comfortable for you and your body today. Okay, so whatever position we've taken, we're just going to have our hands on our thighs, and we're going to do an alternating rotating thigh massage. So as we bring our right hand up our thigh, we're going to turn and just twist through our body a little bit, and then bring that hand back down and then turn and twist through the other way. Just turning and twisting, exhaling into the twist, inhaling as you move around to the other side, exhaling through your open heart space, inhaling, doing a few of these in your own time, just focusing on that breathing as you twist, exhaling, opening up that heart space. Just a couple more on each side here. And then just coming back to stillness in the middle. We're going to do cat breath, and as we do cat breath, we're going to massage our feet with our knuckles. So we're going to bring our hands around. Hello, Luna's here to say hello because I mentioned a cat. Out the way, Lulu. Come on, good girl. Out the way, good girl. Bye bye. So we're going to bring our hands back to our feet, just opening our heart space, and as we breathe back, we're just going to massage through our feet as we move back. And then as we come forward, we're going to drop down into that cow. And as we inhale, bringing that heart space open, pushing back, massaging through those feet, down and back with our knuckles, and then drawing down. Inhale, lifting up, massaging back with your feet. Just do a few more of those in your own time. It feels good to be massaging our feet, giving our feet some love. And 2 more here. And then when you come back up to the top of your foot, just returning yourself and your hands back to stillness. So we're going to move it out into our half malasana now, or a half squat. So we're just going to tip ourselves a little bit over to the left hand side, pop up and bring our right leg up. And just keep it, popping it up with our foot on the ground, slightly angled out, so that we can pop our hand down. And then we're going to bring our left hand to our right hand, and we're going to just kind of do these arrows. So inhaling as you lift up, exhaling as you drop back down. Inhaling, lifting up, pushing that arm to the heavens, looking up to the heavens, opening the heart space, dropping back down, lifting up, dropping back down, lifting up, dropping back down, lifting up. A couple more here, just opening up, warming up our shoulders, There's one more. And then when you come back to here, we're going to lift our arm up again, and we're just going to drop and do a side tuck. So we're going to wrap our hand around and hold on to our other side with our head looking down towards the ground, past that shoulder. Stay here for a couple more breaths. And lifting back up. Bringing that hand back, wrapping those two hands around your knee. We're going to do that cat-cow again, but in a different configuration now. So inhaling as you drop your chin, exhaling as you lift up, pushing your heart out. Do about 4 more breaths of this here. Two more. Just popping your hands back now, and if you can, lifting your other leg around so that we are in a half malasana or a squat. Just bring your hands to your heart space here for a moment, just sitting. It's a bit of a pause. It's still quite a demanding position to be in. We're just having a little pause here as we move over to the other side. Just taking some breaths here. Those big grounding breaths. Is very easy to feel where our root chakra is with our sit bones on our blocks. So just focusing on really inhaling up from that space. Exhaling out that beautiful red mist. It's growing there. As the warmth grows, the mist grows. One more big grounding breath in. And let it all go. Alright, so we're going to drop our left knee down to the back now, just very gently. And we're going to make sure our right leg is stable and sitting out at an angle. Let's lift our arm up, drop it down in front of our left leg, pop our right hand, our right palm in, and then do those arrows up and down. Inhaling up to the heavens, looking up to the heavens. Exhaling back down. Inhaling up. Exhaling back down. Inhaling up. Exhaling back down. Inhaling up. 2 more of these. On this one, when you have your hands to the heavens, drop your arm that is up towards the heaven back and down, wrap it around your waist, tuck your chin down. It's a bit of a bound pose, so just making sure that you're dropping your shoulders away from the ears, you're not holding on through there, making sure you're breathing. Well done, Luna. Well done, Poppy girl. Right, you better go out. Go on. Out you go. Lifting back up, bringing your left arm to wrap around your knee, bring your right hand to meet it, and then just shifting back into those cat-cows at this angle. It's very meditative, this portion of the class. Feels really intentional though, and very grounding. Just want to make sure, or feel, if you're feeling comfortable, you might want to really lift your heart space up when you're coming up. Lift your chin up. Making sure you're going really slow, intentional, mindful movements. 2 more here. And then just returning back to the middle, coming back to that half malasana again. So bringing your neck, bringing your legs back up into supported malasana. And just stay here again for a couple of breaths. You might want to just focus on pushing out your legs with your elbows. This gives a bit of a stretch both through your legs and your arms. Just breathing again really deeply into that root chakra. Inhaling all the way up with that red mist. And exhaling back down. Go up. No. Oh no. Can you go fix the camera now, Lulu? Can you fix it? Alright, out the way. Out the way. Come on, out you go. Out you go. On your next inhale, you're going to bring your hands down. We're just going to pitch ourselves forward, making sure that we're ready to move with our feet. Just pushing up so that we are into a forward fold. I'm just going to fix the camera so that it's nice and straight again. So we're in a forward fold. We're going to use our blocks. So I'm just going to turn to the side so you can see what I'm doing. We're going to place our blocks here. We're going to rest our hands on our blocks. It's a supported forward fold. And we're just going to take some movement, a bit similar to what we would do if we were in a downward dog. So just moving back and forth, lifting up through our heels. You might want to also rock back on your heels. You might also want to just take some side sways. So this is a little bit of a rebound because we were sitting on our feet. We did have compression through the blood flow in our legs for quite a bit of time. It just allows that beautiful new oxygenated blood to move through the meridian lines, the fascia. Take some rocks again if you feel it. It's whatever intuitive movement feels good for you. In a moment we'll come back to stillness when you're ready. Staying here, just being still. Then we'll take a big breath in and we're going to rise it all the way up to the heavens, hands all the way up. And then just bring our hands down. So we're going to stand here now in our mountain pose or our malasana. So we would call it how we do half malasana before, which was our squats. This is our malasana or our mountain pose or tadasana. It is the blueprint for all other yoga asanas. What you're wanting to be doing here is making sure that you're grounding down through your feet. Again, why this is a root chakra asana. You have your mula bandha switched on, which is your pelvic floor, making sure that that's switched on, your bottom's tucked in. Your shoulders are back and down, and your hands are out. I'm just going to take a little bit of a pelvic floor switching on here, which is going to be a bit of a practice for our peak pose, our tree pose. So what we're going to do here is just zip up or pull up through our mula bandha, which is our pelvic floor in this region here. And it's very, very minuscule, very focused. So if you focus on thinking of this area and just tightening those muscles and feeling like you're pulling them up inside of you, zipping them up and then letting go. Tighten up again, zip up and letting go. Tightening up, zipping up and letting go. Tightening up and letting go. 2 more in your own time. We'll and then just returning to a mountain pose. We will use that little activity when we do our tree pose shortly to help us to balance on our one leg. So we'll just move our blocks out of the way, coming up to the front of the mat. Run through a couple of sun salutation A's. So big breath in, lifting up, hands to the heavens, looking to the heavens. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Stepping back to knees, dropping feet down to the ground. Lifting up to cobra. Dropping down, tucking toes, lifting back up into down dog. Staying here for a few breaths. This is our pause. It's also an inversion. It just allows us to rest. If you're walking your dog, bring it back to stillness. Head looking towards head, stepping forward to the front of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lifting up all the way to the heavens. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, stepping back into plank. And knees down, dropping your feet down, gradually dropping yourself to the ground. Lifting up, you might come to up dog this time. Dropping back down, tucking toes, pushing back up into down dog. Inhaling here, walking your dog. Exhale, looking up through your hands, stepping yourself up to the front of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lifting up all the way up to the heavens. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, dropping down, stepping back into plank. And if you have Chaturanga in your practice, you can come to that. And then stepping back, pushing back into down dog. Very warm now, heart rate's high, blood's pumping. Just breathing here. Can you drop your heels to the ground? Let's get a bit more out of this last down dog. Head forward, stepping down back into Malasana, half Malasana squat. Just taking a pause here. 3 breaths. Big grounding breaths. Using that core to stay switched on. Just dropping your hands down, stepping up, bringing your hand through the back. As you come up, lifting your leg up, stepping back, arms out, down into warrior 2. Lift up, reverse warrior. Back into warrior 2. Dropping your hand down to your leg, coming down into triangle. Bring your hand to the ground, looking up, reverse triangle. Hand to the ground, moving yourself around into wide legged forward fold. Staying here, another inversion, but also another space for pause. Coming back to the front of the mat and stepping back down into Malasana again. We're going to do all that on the other side now. So again, taking a pause here, catching your breath. Dropping your hands down, stepping up, pushing your hands through, bringing your hands up, pushing back. And one side will always be better than the other. Pushing back into warrior two. Reverse warrior. Back into warrior two. Dropping down into triangle. Dropping a hand down into reverse triangle. Hand down beside, flipping back, coming back down into mountain pose. Just going to take a child's pose here. A bit of a rebound and a rest. Again, really drawing that breath in from that root chakra. Coming back up to tabletop. Stepping up into down dog. Pushing back. Lifting that left leg into three-legged dog. Pushing forward into low lunge. Bringing hands back down, pushing up into high lunge, stepping up, shoulders down, hands on hips, stepping forward to the front of the mat. Just breathe in here. Okay, we're going to try the first side of our peak pose, which is our tree pose, our big beautiful grounding pose. So we're just again in our mountain pose, our Tadasana, where we're making sure that we are fully grounded down through our feet, already switching on our Mula Bandha, tucking our butts in, shoulders back and down, hands out. Let's take a couple of breaths here. And letting it out. One more breath. Draw it all the way up. Okay, so just leaning over to your right hand side, lifting up your left foot, bringing your left heel over to your right leg, hands on hips. Level 1, tree pose. You might like to just leave your tree here, new sapling, just growing. You might be able to bring it to level 2, which is your leg on your calf just below your knee. Please don't put it across your knee joint, or you might be able to come to level 3, which is a lot higher. I will stay here, just allowing it to grow. Remember, I talked about switching on that Mula Bandha, so you might want to move your leg out, and then just imagine there's a big zip. You've just zipped it all up. Dropping back down. Try the other side. So, feet grounded, Mula Bandha switched on, butt tucked in, shoulders back and down, hands on hips, just moving over to that left hand side, lifting up your foot, bringing your heel to your leg, bringing your leg to wherever is practical for you today, and again, different sides, different capacities, switching on your Mula Bandha. Making sure you're grounding through that foot. Find yourself a drishti or a spot and let your tree grow. Mine's a bit bendy, a bit lean into one side, but we're here. And breathe. Just imagine there's big roots growing down through that ground, holding you up and dropping back down. Us back into mountain pose again. Another big grounding breath here. Let it go. Big breath in. One more big breath, big grounding breath, bringing up that beautiful red mist. Drawing it out of the earth, all the way up through the roots, all the way up through your body. Hands on hips. Step back into high lunge. Breathing here. Just twisting on that knee, dropping down into low lunge, tucking toes. Making sure you're keeping your shoulders back and down. Dropping your hands down, taking that foot back, coming back into mountain pose. Coming towards our yin portion, so we're just going to take some cat-cows here. Just moving up, tucking out up as far as we can, tucking up our chin, pushing up through our shoulders. Exhaling, dropping down, pushing your bum out, really accentuating that, lifting your head. Inhale, lifting up. Dropping down. A few more of these. One more. Just bringing your feet around to the side, pushing back, sitting back on your bum, coming into a seated pose with your legs out straight. Just give them a little bit of a shake, a bit of love. Push all the way down, love down to the feet. Give your feet a little bit of love. Feet, legs do a lot that we never really think about. Let's do one more. I'm going to just give it a little flick off some of that stuff we've moved today. Flick it out, flick it off. Let's grab hold of your bolster now, and we're just going to do a caterpillar, which is really a seated forward fold. So we're just going to lay that across our lap. We're going to place our elbows on top, and we're going to take ourselves forward to wherever we are comfortable. Now you may like to just allow your head to hang in space. You might like to tuck your chin. You might like to use a block or a second pillow just to support your head. You might like to tuck your hands and support your head. Whatever's easiest for you. Just settle in here now. Be here for a few minutes. We're moving into stillness now, calming our nervous system. Nowhere to go. Hello Lulu, you smell like grass. Nothing to do. Luna, come here, sit down. You need to settle your nervous system. Sit down. Sit down. There you go. There you go. And if you have a dog, then they can come and sit on your lap. And you can pat them. That will absolutely calm your nervous system as well. And to calm her nervous system, she needs a belly rub. This is Luna Lou. Despite her calm existence right now, she's also known as Luna the Lunatic because she's a little bit nuts. And she's only just turned 1 and she's a puppy. Just taking another big deep breath in. To have Luna's spinal mobility, and exhaling it out. One more big deep breath in. Exhaling it out. Just seeing if there's any more you can give in this pose. Can you lay down any further? Can you ground deeper? Can you become heavier into the soil, into the ground beneath you? Just 2 more breaths here. Inhale, lifting up. Might like to just lay flat back now to take a bit of a rebound, because we did have our upper back quite compressed. A lot of tension through our upper back. We were compressed through our front body, so our digestive system, we're allowing all that beautiful new fresh blood flow to come through now. Those deep grounding breaths. So we're just going to sit up now, coming into a supported bridge. So we're going to take the bolster and we're going to sit up on the bolster, and we're going to lay ourselves across the bolster with our root chakra supported on the bolster. So I shall go the other way so that you can see what I'm doing. And you're just going to bring the bolster or a pillow or a block or something that you have that you can sit up on. If you don't, you can just lay in Shavasana here, sitting on the bolster and just laying yourself back, making sure that your hips are on the bolster, letting your feet lay long, letting your body lay long. You can have your hands close in by your sides on the bolster. You can come in a T position, or you can raise your hands up over your head. Whatever is here and available and feels right for you today. So just laying here in this space, just breathing in. You will feel some tension or pushing up through your hips. Your hips will feel very extended. You may feel some tension through your lower back. Hopefully you don't. You might like a pillow under your head. You might like to raise your head a bit further up with a pillow or a block to allow less compression, tension through your lower back. But just relaxing here across this bolster, just allow your body to become as heavy as it can. Your whole body is so heavy. Breathing in and exhaling. Just taking a couple of those big, deep grounding breaths here. Staying here, relaxing here. Just going to move my position so you can see my next pose. Just in these last few moments of this pose, is there anything else you can give? Is there any more more relaxing, any more softening, any more melting over the top of this bolster that you can do in order to really ground into this pose. Just a few more breaths here. Really, again, focusing on drawing those breaths through those roots that you're imagining coming out of your feet into the ground. Drawing up that strength of Mother Earth through your feet, all the way up through your body. Exhaling out any tension, any thoughts, anything that's come up through the practice, just letting it go. One more big grounding breath in. Your next inhale, just lifting your legs up and just do the little legs up the wall here for a minute or two, just to give a bit of a rebound here through those legs, that lower back. You still feel some compression in that lower back now because of the change of the angle with your legs up the wall, but it shouldn't hurt. If it does, perhaps drop back down, remove the bolster. Try it without the bolster, or just take it. You could put your feet just on the ground. That'll still give you some rebound. Then just dropping your legs down, crossing over, hugging into your chest. Bring your head up if it's possible for you. Just taking a few breaths here. Dropping your head back down, just reaching down, lifting your bottom up ever so slightly, moving that bolster out of the way, and take a yogi rock up to a seated position. Your bolster around. I'm going to turn around. I'm going to do our last pose, which is our supported child's pose. So turning up onto our knees, bringing our bolster down to a position that is going to be where our chest is going to lay. We're going to bring our legs wide, bringing our toes together, sitting back on our bottoms. Just bringing that bolster down, dropping our hands to the ground, and just letting ourselves drop. You might like to have your bolster closer into your chest. You might like it to be a little bit further out so that your head's supported. You might not like to have a bolster, you might just like to do child's pose straight to the ground. Whatever's comfortable for you. Just being aware that if you do have your chin on the bolster, your breathing will be slightly pressured, constricted through your throat. You are safe in this position. Just breathing here. Taking a big deep grounding breath in and just seeing, is there more that you can do here? Can you melt further through the bolster? Can you push back further? Can you just, from the floppy heavy. Your body is so heavy on this mat. Surrender to the strength, the mat, the floor beneath you. Allow yourself to be held and safe. Couple more breaths here. Next inhale, just looking up forward through your hands, bringing your hands back towards the bolster, pushing yourself up and preparing yourself for Shavasana. In any way that you like to do that, you might like to lay flat, you might like to sit, you might like a bolster under your legs, a blanket, an eye pillow, all of the things. Just allowing yourself to get comfortable in that time where everything is now. All of the work that you've done is finished. There's nothing to do now but to marinate in all of the beauty of your root chakra practice, the strength, the grounding that you feel. Just allow your body to become completely supported by the earth beneath you. Feel the weight of your body melting into the mat, surrendering to gravity. Just bring your awareness now to the base of your spine, the home of your root chakra. As we did in the beginning, imagine a warm red glow here that has grown stronger through your practice. It's like a rich, fertile earth, which we've tilled with our practice. With each breath, feel this glow expanding gently, filling you with a sense of safety and stability. And with each exhale, feel it moving beyond you, out into the room, flowing around your body, allowing a sense of safety and stability externally as well as internally. Now visualize roots extending from the base of your spine, traveling down through your legs, through the floor and deep into Mother Earth. These roots are strong and steady, anchoring you to the ground. Feel the nourishment and strength flowing up through these roots into your body, bringing calm and security. As we did in the beginning, silently repeat your Sankalpa to yourself 3 times. I am grounded. I am safe. I am supported. I am grounded. I am safe. I am supported. I am grounded. I am safe. I am supported. Stay here, breathing slowly and deeply, letting this sense of grounding settle into every cell. When you are ready, gently return your awareness back to your breath, then to your body, and slowly open your eyes. When you're ready and you've come to a seated position, just taking a big deep breath in, raising your hands to the heavens, bringing your hands to prayer, dropping down to heart, bowing to Mother Earth, thanking your body for bringing you safely and securely through this practice, thanking your nervous system for returning to calm, safe and strong. May you take this with you into your day. I wish you good wishes. Namaste. And here's Miss Luna again, right on cue. Oh, and she's warm from the sun. Hello, baby. Okay, sit down. What are you doing? Sit down. Love you. Yes. You say bye. Bye, everybody. Bye. Good girl, Lily. You okay? Right, come on. We gotta go. Got jobs to do. Things to get done.